lizards? Aquatic lizards.
Hey, it's the Go-Go's.
Pretty girls make a pretty picture.
Skiing ostriches.
But where sky and water meet, you'll find water tournaments,
All right, keep 'em
contests,
up. Give me your money.
festivals, and ski ballets. Together, these spell aquatic wizardry.
Oh, that would never work in Scrabble.
And here at Cypress Gardens, Florida, ski
Young
schools
Nazis
start
are
at
led
any
to.
age, but the younger the better. The only requirement is ability to swim.
In 4-inch heels.
This part of the curricula is called the ground school.
Oh, sign me up for
Taught,
that.
our skilings learn proper posture and balance.
Good, you know it's
All
good.
this in school, too. But don't get me wrong. These ski school marms not only teach water skiing, but are proficient in swimming, modeling, and acting.
And they really want to
The
direct.
first water test is always exciting. There are no ringers here. This is positively the first try on water for this bunch.
So you know they're bound to fail.
Wait, I lost my trunks. Where they
Math
go?
instruction works best because the kids have less tendency to allow their feet to spread.
Huh?
Here's the teacher, Chad Slabbody. Hello, Chad.
Watch the faces take on confidence as the kids gain experience. Water
And the boat
skiing
gains
is not
speed.
difficult. Almost anybody from 6 to 60 can learn to do this well after a 1-hour lesson. Happy landings are easy, too. You simply drop the rope and glide for shallow water until your momentum runs out.
What's momentum?
A rough house is good for young water skiers. It inspires relaxation, regardless
That's
of
a
how you
bad
get tossed
touch,
about.
Chad.
Forget about life jackets.
Water
This is
skiing
the
plays
50s.
no favorites. The girls do equally as well as the boys.
All right.
And here's Chad's girlfriend, Connie Slabbody.
They'll be wed someday.
Gee, I hope I'm skiing pretty. Gee, I hope I get a boyfriend. Gee, I hope I don't get acne. I'm having so much fun now.
Hey, that's my mom.
Now let's watch a senior girls class make a practice run.
What well-rounded lives these girls must lead.
It's the water skiing version of Seven Brides for Seven
Our
Brothers.
cameraman insists it's easier to ski downhill, but we straightened him out.
Yeah, he's got a new career now, puffing sour cream on 39-cent Doritos and Coral Gables.
Hey, it's red bottoms. Nice pins on them, huh?
See you later, girls.
Miles from the dock, and they can't swim on that
Girls
show.
start skiing on their own. That's hard to say. But here's a 9-year-old outboard skipper towing a 7-year-old skier. He's just a beginner. But with this kind of concentration, he'll develop surprising skill.
This has got litigation written all over it.
And the incentive to stay up is
As soon
crocodiles.
as they learn to stay on the boards, next step is tricks. The pyramid makes a good starter in this department.
That would be the department of putting things on top of other things.
Thanks. Feel free to dig your heel into
They
my
made it.
groin.
Jimmy gets ahead by stepping on his friends.
Is this okay?
Shut up,
Starting from 10 feet underwater, this scholar will demonstrate the art of It looks easy, but actually they are prone to catching edges, which would cause a spill. Greater speed is needed for this stunt.
Man, imagine what he could do with a full set. Full size, huh?
Here is Alfredo Mendoza, one of the greats in water skiing.
I know his
stepping
skis.
lightly
I'm gonna
off
snap
the boards
myself.
At 38 miles per hour. He doesn't need skis. His bare feet will do nicely.
Oh, he's got webbed
He
toes.
says it's easy if you don't wiggle your toes.
Am I a clown? Do you find me amusing?
There's only one way to stop. Just let go.
Of your sensibility and dress like a girl. You know you want to.
This young lady is showing us the type of ski used for the single ski technique.
That's Alfredo camping it up.
Next is the regulation or two-ski type. It has less depth to the fin on the bottom.
And she has less depth as well.
Hey.
Oops.
And the third is wider with no fin.
She looks
It is
fine to
used
me.
for turning and jumping. Hey, fellas, are you listening?
No, it's the way she touches that board. It's...
The single ski technique, while different, is just as easy to perform. It has more grace and style.
I can see
Allows the skier to operate in wider angles.
It's just a whole lot better, okay? Trust me.
We're sold.
Let's watch Willa McGuire.
Let's watch
She's
Willa
led the
Cather
women's
doing her
world in
baby
water
Schnooks
skiing
impression.
For many years. Her artistry and skill have no equal on the aquatic hickory.
Hickory? Oh, it's Leona Helmsley.
Taxes up for the little people.
Harry, come get me up.
I'm greetings, the master
Willa
ace.
tries the impossible. a ski ballet with no hand or foothold.
She should be home caring for her family, but no, I'll do everything. You just keep up your little ski ballet or whatever the heck it is you do.
Nice.
A popular form of modern water skiing is sometimes called the romantic double.
Ah, hey, you come here often? Hey, kick those skis off. Give me a foot. There you go. Yeah, plenty of room up on top. There you go. You are friendly, aren't you? Yeah, just throw that stuff in the back. I kind of live off my shoulders.
Hey, get a boat. Get a room.
Now the two young lovers bask in the afterglow.
No? Goodbye.
You're shark food now, baby.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah,
Here's hoping this romantic pair have a happier ending.
Ooh. See, she's doing it.
Oh, you gotta watch out. This could lead to dancing.
Bob and Connie really enjoy life.
Hey, victory at sea, Bob.
Alfredo is warming up again. This time it's for the jumps. He holds the world's record of well over 100 feet in board jumping.
Cool.
On board
Let's
jumping.
watch him again in slow motion. Notice the arms do not rotate like on snow ski jumping.
They just snap clean away.
Sailing along.
Oh. All of a sudden, it's Sergei Prokofiev playing.
Thought it was Handel's water music.
Alfredo's next is called the helicopter spin. He'll try to do a double spin. It's never been done before, and it takes nerve to try.
Oh, I can do that.
Pretty good.
Whoa.
Almost, but not quite.
Remember that Agony and Defeat guy on ABC? That was him in the summer months.
Oh, he's
This
summary.
time, the Mexican jumping bean will do a 1.5 spin on the ramp, landing backwards and completing the other half on water.
Now, this time the white fascist narrator will make a racial
This seems
slur.
harder than the double spin.
Oh, but what do I know? I'm only a fat pink announcer mowing down pretzels and pinwheel cookies and trying to come to grips with the tattered ends of a once promising life gone horribly wrong. God, why?
It's just a movie.
Whoa.
Alfredo doesn't like to get his feet wet coming ashore.
Get back on the sidewalk.
The triple straight jump has crowd appeal. Once more for the cameraman.
One for my baby and one more for the
This is the
cameraman.
shot he was after. Where's the third fellow? He's chicken, never jumped at all.
What's this? He's forced his way into the announcer's booth. What's that in his hand? Oh, no! Ah!
Believe it or not, even water skiers get down with that old bugaboo monotony.
So they choke each other with their tow rope.
When that happens, the boys play a little game. They call it the Cypress Gardens Weed.
They call it
Well, I
sure
hope
death.
they're all pepped up because I'm exhausted. Yes, water skiing today is a big sport, and here is a big send-off from the whole gang.
V is for victory. Buy war bonds where you work or bank.
Come along with me, baby, then you'll see my harnesses and my nets. Hey, catching trouble, you and me. Catching trouble, baby, you can't see. Catching trouble, baby, a kiss or three.
Catching trouble.
Hello, everybody. This is Ted Husing, and I'm very happy to again present Sportlight's good friend, Ross Allen.
Hi,
Florida's
Ross.
modern Tarzan.
Oh, he's going
Leaving his
golfing.
headquarters headed for the mysterious and fascinating Everglades, where he will pick up his faithful Seminole Indian guide to aid him in catching a bag of trouble.
Ross also plays the part of Little Abner in Summer Theater.
Well, he's a Foley artist in the off-season.
In a log dugout canoe, they head into the swamp country.
Do not bring your evil
His
here.
daily job is catching live animals and reptiles for the zoo.
But at night he does
You've seen him
Streisand at the
snare
Double Room on
panthers and wrestle
Captiva.
alligators and whatnot. Well, this is a different assignment, and a true depiction of actually filling an order he recently received. It
Kill
read,
Colonel
"Rush
Kurtz."
immediately 1 live bobcat, 2 cub black bears, and 3 6-foot diamondback rattlers.
And 2 hard-boiled
a nice
eggs.
letter to get in the morning
Make that 3
mail.
hard-boiled eggs.
They leave the dugout and go into the glades afoot.
With Emo Phillips in a dress.
I was wondering if maybe I could follow you into the woods and maybe we could see some animals.
Now, folks, this has all been leveled and turned into a golf course.
Wildcat, you go that way.
Wildcat, I think I love you, but I want to know for sure. While the cat's away.
Whoa. A lens problem there. Huh?
High and dry, but not as safe as an alley cat.
It's a little joke from me, Ted Husing, in the booth.
Steady there, Wildcat. You'll soon be coming down.
Ross is no actor,
Well,
as you
Bob
can see.
is coming down.
Talk him down, Emo.
Oops.
That's one tree he won't climb again. He lands on all 4 feet and goes to town. But Ross keeps his eye on him, and he's right on his heels.
Bye.
You know Ross is no stranger to raping the land.
Hey, Mr. Cat, you can't do that. Don't you know you're wanted in Chicago?
For voting twice.
Up he goes, and so goes Ross. That's a bad limb. Hop to the next one, pussy.
Hey! Talking about the
Well, this
cat.
is where my boyfriend knows his stuff.
Hey,
If
Ted,
you think
you don't have to say
juggle a
anything
mean
more, Ted.
fighting 35-pound wildcat into a flour bag as you balance yourself on a limb is child's play, oh, you've got another guest
Oh,
coming.
boy. Yeah, yowzer. Yes,
Watch
sir.
it, Ross.
What am I
Atta
do?
boy.
Ho,
You've
ho,
got him.
23 skidoo. Oh.
Well, he's in the bag.
And so am I, Ted Husing.
He's
Yes,
out
go
of the
for
bag.
it.
Yes,
Yes.
go, yes!
The
Get
cat
away.
escapes north through the Underground Railroad.
And he just ripped a hunk of skin off his inner thigh.
Say, you made a mistake picking that tree. I'm afraid you're out of luck this time.
Ah, bite me. I will prevail. Mine is a noble race.
Put some salt on his tail, Mr. Allen, and don't take any more feline back talk.
Well, that's nice. Gee.
Well, it's in the bag, and so Ross Allen fills 1/3 of his day's orders. What's next?
Hurting the people you know and love?
Chasing rabbits on a mini bike until their hearts explode?
Order number 2 was soon at hand, and he was ready.
Shh, wait, I hear something living.
Bear cubs can't mess you up much, but they can scratch with feeling or take off a couple of fingers if you're not careful.
So beat him
And while Ross
savagely.
approaches the young Bruin, old Sourpuss keeps his eyes
That's
peeled
me.
for trouble. Now, if he can catch him by that
Run!
loose skin on the back, he's okay. He
Get
gets
away!
away, and a flying tackle blocks a
got
touchdown,
him.
but he's up and off again.
He's away.
Catch
Wait.
him, Ross. Don't let that little fella get away. Come on, step on it.
Man, would I love to see that Cubs mom come through the woods right now.
Mhm.
Just...
About 6 months old. I'm going to get that brother of yours up in the tree.
So it's Ross 2, Everglades nothing.
Throw him down a few times, Ross. What are you, scared? Come on, beat him up.
I got him.
Hey, look, it's Alice B.
There's
Toklas.
another one back there. Gotta go get him. I take him on in.
Hey, and crack a window in the canoe, Emo.
Now, my advice as a big game hunter is for one of you to get out of that tree. I know he's a little bear, but unless you do not choose to run, Ross, you better get aground and make him jump. Oh,
Nah.
it's a cinch for me to give advice. Is that a bear or a monkey?
Who are you talking about? Oh, that's...
Joel, do they do this on Earth?
Isn't this wrong?
Yeah, guys, I'm deeply ashamed of my race right now, okay?
Bear down, my
Deservedly
boy.
so.
Bear down.
Yeah, there's nothing like exerting your power over helpless creatures, is there, Ross?
This is what you
With
get for
one
not
more
being a white
assignment
male.
left, the black twins are tied in camp.
Ross tries to towel away the evil, but nothing doing.
Next, he's going on a panda raid.
We've got time to get those rattlesnakes. Bears seem to be all right. Take this sack.
Yeah, whatever.
Let's
Just
go.
give me the bag.
He's a cute guy.
Hmm.
Mischievous youngsters, these twins. Oh, they'd be swell playmates for your youngster. Oh, yeah?
You like mauled kids.
Oh, they upset Grizzly Adam's stash there. Look.
Wait a minute, Greg, hold it. They want us to do this.
Ross locates reptiles by finding their
Greg.
tracks in the sand. This means business.
Slash and burn is the best way to catch these little critters.
See, here's his shed.
2 sheds?
He must be in here. I'm going around here and build a fire and make a smoke to scare him out. You stay here. And be careful.
Really good read, Ross.
Rattlers seek the dark coolness of the palmetto bushes,
Oh,
but
don't we
smoke
all?
drives them out into the open.
Sure, the fire kills others, but they're acceptable
King of
losses.
the Everglades, 6 feet of deadly diamondback. Enough to scare you out of your skin.
But let's not forget who the real evil serpent is.
Mm-hmm. This is Ross's profession, and I know he didn't learn that in college.
No, he didn't even get out of the 5th grade. But I kid, Ross.
A shivering thrill is the slow motion of his strike. But my boyfriend knows when to sidestep.
Hey, he says he likes you as a friend, but he's not your boyfriend, okay?
Come on, Ross, get a life.
Put him away, Ross, before he changes his mind and crawls into our camera case. You hear those rattlers rattling?
Now it's off to Neiman Marcus to become a Paloma Picasso handbag.
Old Sourpuss certainly has a sense of humor, eh, what?
Hey, what? You Terry Thomas all of a sudden?
And some more rattling good fun. Must we go on?
No,
Oh,
please,
yes, the order
no.
called for 3. Sorry to annoy you folks, but we need this cute little fellow.
Get him,
Close your
Snake,
eyes, he's
get
going
him.
to strike, and back his recoil.
Snake. Go, Snake.
Tell me when he's in the bag, Ross. I can't look.
I'm in the
now
bag,
you've got a
Ross.
boatload of live cargo, a wildcat, 3 6-foot rattlers, and a couple of little teddy bears. It seems to me I'd call it a day, or call a taxi, or something.
call PETA.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's a day's work for any of us, and I think you deserve a rest.
And let's leave Emo behind.
Hey, look out, he's going to jump.
Swim, Papillon, swim. Go. Fly away.
Sorry I spoke. I thought you were all finished. Well, it's easy to pick catching a bear underwater.
Oh, there just happened to be
That's
a camera
just
under the
something to
water,
whet,
yeah.
whet your appetite.
Come on, Ross, drown him. He won't try it again.
That little rascal is a swimming fool.
Oh.
That about winds up things, and with a break of luck, he and his Seminole were back at headquarters to make ready their order for shipping, little caring what tomorrow's mail would ask for.
Come here.
Welcome to the penal colony of French Guiana.
Take these cups. Give them some milk. Be careful. They've been a lot of trouble.
We
Watch
just
out
like
for
to
'em.
apologize to everyone everywhere for this.
Yeah.
Be it ever so humble, there's no place like home.
Any animal caught in the wild spends a night in the box.
Boy.
Oh, here we watch. Ross, put a jimmy stick under its nails. What's he doing there? No. Why couldn't he just throw in the bag of snakes in there?
Oh, hurry up, Ross. I'll be dreaming of those cute, darling, coy, lovable little playmates of yours all night.
And the snakes, too. Please feed us. Oh, thank you.
Hey, I hear you, friends.
Well, Ross, you can catch more trouble than any man I
Well,
know.
Ross, we're
Mary
out of here.
Ellen.
Personally, we're
Well,
disgusted.
we'd like to
I
see you
am
soon again.
offended
So
deeply.
long.
I know.
Hey, Reuben Hill, you still walk the fertile fields of my mind.
Professor in family life. That's an easy major.
This is the story of a boy named Tommy and how he learned all Mother do for him. This is Tommy's room. Can you guess what he's thinking?
What a dump.
Look how neat and straight his whole room is. Tommy's thinking hard because he hasn't done a thing to his room since he left for school this morning. And when he left, the room didn't look like this at all.
He's in the wrong house.
Toys on the shelves, bed neatly made, clothes put away. No, this morning it looked like this.
Had more of a Queen Anne theme to it.
Yeah.
Clothes scattered about. Toys on the floor.
Beer cans
Yes,
everywhere.
when Tommy went to school this morning, he left his room a mess. But now,
Hey.
everything is neat and straight.
Except for his
Now,
mind.
how do you suppose that happens?
What is this crap?
And that's not all. Yesterday, Tommy tore the sleeve of his favorite cowboy shirt.
In a prison
And
break.
now it's mended as good as new.
Tommy's the lathe of
And
heaven.
his jacket had a button off. Now there's a new button. And you know, things of that sort don't happen just in Tommy's room. They happen all over the house.
It's called guilt, and boy, does it work.
After breakfast this morning, the kitchen looked like this. Then, do you know what happened while Tommy was in school?
Someone stole everything.
Yes, the table was cleared, the dishes were washed and put away, and the whole kitchen was cleaned up.
By a woman with no career
Same
outside
thing
the
happens
house.
with the dirty clothes. They get washed and ironed and put away just like magic.
Magic's easy once you know Mom.
And the groceries that come from the stores. Well, see that chicken?
Where?
Yeah.
Here's the way it looks when Tommy sits down to supper.
Trumpy, no! That reminds me, I gotta go freshen up.
Things certainly do happen while Tommy's in school.
Mm-hmm.
Now what does Tommy see?
It's Tommy's connection coming up the
Where's
walk.
he going? Oh, here's Tommy's father, home
What Tommy
from work.
calls many men, Dad.
And here comes Mother to say
really
hello.
good, Crow.
Hello, Master.
Tommy likes to be with his parents. And this evening is a little special, for it's the day for Tommy to receive his allowance.
Here's a penny.
Every
Happy
week,
birthday.
Father comes home with money for Tommy and for Mother.
Yeah, I suppose he
Money
wants
Father earns by going out and
Here's
working
$1.
for his
Go buy
family.
yourself something pretty.
After supper, the kitchen looks very much as it did after breakfast.
Mm.
Do you know who will clean it up?
The maid?
Tommy knows that when he gets up tomorrow morning,
those
everything
potatoes.
will be done. So, good night, Father. Good night, Mother.
Good night, Oedipus.
Good night.
Sleep.
No, help! There's an announcer under my bed!
Now the faces of those he's wronged flash before his eyes.
Whoops, almost forgot something very important.
To pay homage to Gorto.
He'd better put the allowance money in his bank before he forgets.
Yeah, you wouldn't want that penny just sitting out.
But say, that's not very much money. And there are shows to go to. And that superatomic airplane to send for.
People to buy.
Well, there are so many things a boy likes to have money for.
Like play the numbers.
Tommy's going downstairs. He's going to ask Father if he can't have a little more money every week.
But first he straps Gophers to his feet. Bye.
And Tommy will get to see what Mother and Father do after supper.
And what all the yelling's about.
Yeah.
Mom? Dad?
Oh, my God, that's disgusting! Oh!
Oh, they're doing those dirty dishes. And Mother is telling Father all about the things she did while he was at work.
Well, I isolated that
What did
nucleotide
Mother
today.
do today? The first thing she did this morning was to fix up the kitchen.
Mom leads a life of quiet desperation.
She cleared the table and washed the dishes and put the food away and made everything spick and span.
While suppressing her own dreams.
Then she went up to Tommy's room to straighten it.
As she chokes back the bile of resentment.
There were train tracks and other toys to be picked up and put away. There was the bed to be made.
And the maid to be bedded.
There were clothes to be hung up. And some would need washing or mending. After that, Mother started on the ironing.
The most satisfying part of her day.
Doing the family washing and ironing is a pretty hard job. But Mother does it regularly every week.
She's in what we call a rut.
And the cooking.
Oh, yeah.
Mother has to find time to make good, nourishing meals for the whole family
We're
every
having cat
day.
today.
She knows Tommy's appetite is getting bigger and bigger.
While his brain gets dimmer and
Later,
dimmer.
she did the mending. Well, there's Tommy's cowboy shirt and his jacket.
He can rejoin the village people
Tommy
now.
could be more careful with his clothes.
And why should he?
Those are just some of the things that Mother has to do. No wonder she's often tired at the end of the day.
Tired of
It
Tommy.
seems Mother never stops working for the family.
And the man.
And what about Father? What does he do all day? Well, he had a particularly hard job today.
Dad pulls the
One
lever
he
at the
really
big house.
didn't want to do. But he did it anyway. Because that's the way Father earns money, by doing the job.
A lousy job.
You see, it is the time he gives, the work he does, that he gets money for.
Here.
And this
gotta
is
let
the
you
money
go.
the
Here's your
family
pink slip.
has to
Be out of
pay
the building
for
by
the
5.
home and food.
Thanks a lot.
And give Tommy his allowance, too. In a way, the money is Father's work. At home, before supper, Father worked on the family
Oh,
budget.
man, we're in trouble.
It isn't easy to figure out how best to spend the money. Because there are always so many bills to pay. And so many things the family wants to buy.
Luxuries like shoes and
After
food.
supper, Father repaired a broken chair. Fixing things instead of buying new ones is a good way to save money. Yes, sir, Father and Mother do a good job of working together.
Given their limited capabilities.
Like a team.
As for Tommy, he's a slacker.
They do so many things for the whole family. And that's something Tommy hadn't thought about before. A team.
I've got it. I'm resolved now.
That's what a family is. A family is a team that works together.
A losing team, but still,
And
you know,
Tommy would like to be on that team.
So he punts a football
He
through the
thinks it's
window.
something like a football team. Yes, Tommy likes to play on a team. And he knows that to have a good game, you must all work together.
And take steroids.
And every member of the team must do his share.
Or have a rich dad.
Now Tommy wants to do his share for the family team. One thing, he can save his money, not ask Father for more. And so help the family buy more things they all want. And starting right now, he can help Mother by putting things away.
Like his hopes and dreams.
Yes, from now on, things are going to be different with Tom.
Whew, his feet stink. Yeah.
After a week or so of trying,
he gives up.
Tommy was really working on the team. When a piece of train track was broken, Tommy fixed it himself.
Killing 400 commuters.
So Father didn't have to fix it or spend money buying new track. Don't you think that's a good way to help your father and show him how much you appreciate all he does for you?
If you're into that kind of thing.
And see how neat Tommy's room is. Tommy's gotten in the habit of picking things up and putting them away. And it makes him proud when Mother doesn't have to do any work in his room.
Now that he's in his place.
Isn't that a good way to help your mother and show her how much you appreciate all she does for you?
My mother is a saint.
And Tommy has thought of other things he can do for his parents.
Last night he did a ring job on the
It's
car.
really more fun than work when you know you're helping your mother and father.
You know, Mom, I'm going to be a mixologist when I
Wouldn't you
grow
like
up.
to do things for your parents the way
Mom,
Tommy
I
does?
translated a Beckett play this morning.
Then help to keep your room clean and neat.
Well, seal it off. Don't go in there.
Keep your clothes on hangers. Try not to tear them or get them too dirty.
Try not to eat them.
Put things where they belong. Don't leave them on the floor when you're not using them.
Yeah, what is with you today, Tommy?
Help save money. Remember, someone has to work to earn it.
Get Porky some pants.
Help your parents around the house. There are many jobs you can do that will make things easier for Father and Mother.
Tommy showers only half his body to save water.
Try to think up new ways you can help your family. And ask your Mother and Father about them. They'll be glad that you want to do something that proves how much you love them and appreciate all the things they do for you. Your parents will appreciate your help,
I just kept
just as Tommy's father and mother do. And what's more, because Tommy has helped to save money, Mother and
You do the
Father
voice, I'll
agree
work the
that he
jaw,
has
honey.
earned a share of the money
Bobby.
saved. A bigger allowance.
A nickel, thanks, Dad.
That's mighty good.
Oh, son of...
But what's better, Tommy knows he's a real member of his family team.
From slacker to booster. Thanks, Tommy.
Thanks, Dad.
Your
body was
Junior Rodeo Daredevils.
Smothered in gravy, Texas style.
And it never would have happened without that old-timer Billy Slater.
Yeah, he's doing a nickel up at
It all
Attica.
began with a tin can.
Well, doesn't it always?
That's
the
little
Gulf
Bobby
Jabbar.
Lee on the left and my nephew Mike on the right.
Jim Henson's Misfit Babies.
Bobby's taking the low road and Mike's taking the high road.
They get to Scotland before you.
Quite sure that Billy Slater won't notice them.
He's hammered.
And is he ever going to be surprised when his old nag starts running away from her own tail? But this old-timer's been around.
Why, there's
Really got to know your stuff to fool him.
Get the shotgun. That'll learn
Just
him.
watch.
Cheese it, it's the heat.
Looks like the kid's in the stall.
I'm going to teach you the meaning of law.
Come on, Quaker Oats for you. It's the right thing to do. Don't you pixies go through the barn or through the hayloft.
Sheriff Billy Slater has a hanging tree all ready for horse rustlers.
Hey, kids, you ever read the Oxbow incident?
Tough.
You know, he told Bobby and Mike,
If I like the
when I
girl,
was
who cares
young,
what I
many an
like?
hombre got hanged for fooling with horses. But I've got another plan for you.
I'm going to bury you up to your necks.
So you think you know your way around horses?
Sissy Spacer.
Well, here's what you're going to do. Organize a junior rodeo.
We're doomed.
Hey, that's an idea.
Not a good one, but an idea.
Well, what we've got here are 3 ideas that our graphic guys came up with. I hope you like them.
Jim Henson's Last Picture Show, babies.
Another good one.
Well, sir, let me tell you. Our little old cow town never had seen such goings-on. Billy's youngsters hit us with posters most everywhere we went.
Then they started hitting us with baseball bats.
Pretty soon we were just as head up about the junior rodeo as Billy and the kids themselves.
You call that art?
The whole town started getting the rodeo bug.
Yee-hoo.
That went for some of the best riders from the high school.
Hey, Mustang Sally.
Yeah. Old-timer Billy Slater was really doing a job with those kids.
Rodeo's wasted on the young.
You know, I see something subliminal in this here poster.
Seems like most everybody in town's turned out for the great day.
All 9 of them.
There's Hank Evans' Angus bulls all slicked up for the rodeo.
Everybody digs Hank Evans.
And when you come right down to it, this whole rodeo is just another excuse to crawl inside a whiskey bottle.
Oh, well, going to be some tough competition here today. Calves for riding and roping. Into the corral with them.
Animals ought to be bred and slaughtered.
Hey, Billy, I'll buy that rolling rock from you.
No way, beat it.
Everybody line up for the first race.
You're sloppy. You call that a line?
Slater's really helping the kids run their show.
Cafe Society.
And eat your oatmeal.
They're off.
I can't stop them. I don't know how it works. Goodbye, folks.
I think maybe rodeos are the opiate of the masses. These people.
Chuck Storm wins. That was a close finish.
And the crowd goes wild.
Yay!
And there they go for the lead race.
Well, seems like being a cowboy would kind of suck.
Get off those horses fast. Grab the bridle.
Come on, move it, move it, move it.
Suddenly, the game took a cruel turn.
Show 'em, cowgirl.
In the sand.
And the crowd goes wild.
Yay. Half roping time.
Big, bold, and dressy.
And there goes Mike.
Well, is that really an efficient way to bring food to market?
I don't think so.
Too bad. Better luck next time, kid.
Loser.
Sam Wood, champion calf roper of junior high.
No, the ironic thing is Sam's a vegetarian, but there's nothing exciting about roping an okra patty.
Put him down, fella.
You were
Seconds are going fast.
Now it's the calf dress-up competition.
26 seconds.
Yep, I'm hot. That's me pretty much.
We'll never escape this town.
Jim Rand, champion calf roper of senior high.
And next year's janitor.
Broke his horse in a flash. Just like his dad at a big-time rodeo.
Ooh, that's the legacy of secrets and shame.
You know, some scars don't heal. Up next is another young
Yes,
fella.
sir. 16 seconds. What do you get?
And the crowd goes wild.
Yay!
Calf rider, stand by.
I don't really know what I'm doing. Oh!
Why can't Johnny ride?
Here comes Bobby. And there he goes.
Fortunately, Bobby didn't need his spine.
The girls aren't bashful either.
Like my friend Eepy said, that which does not kill you makes you stronger.
Oh, here comes
And
this
there
guy.
goes the youngest bull rider of them all.
Oh, you did rat-a-tat. Gee, criminy.
Go ahead.
Better than that.
Strip me of my dignity at age 4. What are you looking at?
And a tall for a calf rider.
Not anymore.
Betty's in high school.
Used to be.
Ouch.
You should see the boys when she goes square dancing.
Yeah, they buck her off right away.
Oh, if I ever saw one.
Woof. Oh.
And here's the nose.
Oh, she can't take it there.
Anybody get a license number?
Hey. All the same for Mary Lou. Beauty contest or calf riding.
Oatmeal
She
shot.
can win them both. Yes, sir.
Yes, yes. Hey, honey, want to come to my pen for drinks later? Thank you.
And the crowd goes wild.
Senior high bull riding.
Fresh off the grill.
This Angus bull is no hobby horse.
Now it's garbage.
He's a movable feast. Say.
Will you look at that bull? He's really mad.
Take the rope off my groin.
Oh, really? Here comes the last surviving castrati.
Only 2 years ago, he was still riding calves.
Now he sells pencils and string on street corners.
Dad's going to be mighty proud of him today.
If he can find him.
Oh no, this is wrong. I signed up for debate.
Just 6 seconds.
Over Tokyo.
And here's Slash Bar K's meanest bronc.
That horse has got Air Jordans on.
Clive Burke sits him like he was glued to the saddle.
I am!
Hey, you're crowding my lane.
And the crowd goes wild.
Okay, Glenn, get out there and show him how to do it.
Or don't come home tonight.
I am not an animal.
Yeah?
Watch out, that ground's awful hard.
Life is awful hard.
Yeah, we sure had us a junior rodeo.
Next week, geriatric rodeo.
And then it came prize giving time.
First prize, Brown's cow chips.
Prizes for winning.
Even George S. Kaufman won a prize.
Prizes for trying.
In other words, bitter failure.
It's Haley Mills.
Sure loved you in the Parent Trap.
Yes, sirree. The junior rodeo is here to stay. Yep. And nobody's happier about it than old-timer Billy Slater.
It's sad, really.
And the guys are not clowning all day.
Short, I don't want us getting too dark.
Okay.
I know, it's a new band from Seattle, right?
I'm gonna get Joe Louis.
Oh, Barbara Ann Scott, the white bomber, I suppose?
Olson and Johnson keeps baby soft.
And Johnny, the wonder something or other.
Look, it's the Arc to Full Retreat.
Prozac at work in today's society.
This is the story of Johnny.
A sad story.
It all happened the day Johnny and his mother and dad crossed the border to see the famous Canadian National Exhibition.
Oh, that sounds great.
It was Johnny's first real grown-up trip, and there were many things to see.
This is the last you'll see Johnny happy.
There were exhibits on radio, electricity, flowers, photography, a real land of wonders.
Boring.
And a whole Scottish band. Johnny even got to the Midway for a ride, but the fun didn't last nearly long enough.
Johnny's car rolled and burned.
There were displays from all over the world, from countries Johnny was just learning about. Fine porcelains from France, riches from the Orient, silks and pearls from India.
Simulated culture like Disney World.
It had been a busy morning, but Johnny's adventure really began just before lunchtime.
A shot rang out.
Having a good time, but it's hard to decide where to go next.
How about home?
Sure. Let's go back to the Midway, he says, pointing in the wrong direction. What, Johnny? No, Johnny, says Mom. We're going to the art gallery.
And you'll like it. No, I don't want to go.
Johnny? That's no fun. Let's see what a fella can find for himself.
Johnny's negligent parents let him wander off.
Haight-ashberry, please.
Johnny's parents still can't decide. At first, they don't miss him.
Who would?
Then,
a feeling of elation.
Where's Johnny? Where did that boy go? With 250,000 people here, how will we ever find him?
Johnny's parents decide to move on and start their lives anew.
Thanks, Johnny.
Sweet freedom.
With 15 cents in his pocket and an afternoon ahead of him, Johnny puts his best foot forward. He isn't sure where he's going, but he's on his way.
Girls!
Run, Bud, run!
Then Johnny hears a sound that starts him running. A baseball game. Oh, boy. But when he gets there, he finds a 5-year-old can't get close enough to see anything.
Besides, the Mariners are playing, so who cares?
Unless someone lifts you up and puts you on the lap of the undefeated champion of the world, Joe Louis.
Joe hits Johnny up for 15 cents due to tax problems.
See, Johnny?
having feet as Red Goose shoes?
Next stop, the horse show. Johnny loves horses. He's just in time, for the judges are about to award the prize.
And it goes to Johnny.
The winner is this white beauty.
Oh, my ear!
Seems to want her Blue Ribbon Award.
Geez, the horse from Equus had it better than this.
Then Johnny transmogrifies. He's a shapeshifter, and he breaks the fourth seal.
He's a 5-day-old Shetland and was born right at the fair. He weighs all of 24 pounds and is just under 2 feet tall.
His parents didn't abandon him like Johnny's.
Oops, sorry, Dad. Johnny feels stark hands pressing him onward. The voices in his head get meaner.
Johnny can't read the words chemical wonderland.
Oh, we've all
but there
been
are lots
there.
of people inside, so he thinks he'll check on things.
A whiskery man hands him a small package. The first one's free, he says.
And a little that. And lo and behold, before his very eyes,
LSD.
A rubber ball.
Oh.
Thank you.
Johnny must have everything for himself.
Johnny's off for more adventure. Gee whiz. I'll bet they don't have anything like this in the art gallery.
Johnny distracts the tightrope walkers, and they fall to certain doom.
And on bicycles, too.
Boy, they're sure tough on drunk drivers in Canada.
Johnny is invited to help put on the show. And don't think he doesn't enjoy himself.
That's a guy.
The only trouble is, afterwards, Johnny can't stop going up and down.
The drugs from the chemical wonderland start to kick in.
Johnny's mother is still trying to find her missing son and thinks she might see Johnny on the edge of the crowd gathered to hear the former Prime Minister,
Yeah, right.
Mr. Mackenzie King. She never dreams that Johnny is on the platform discussing the situation with the guest speaker.
Tell me, Johnny, what do you think of the new free trade agreement?
I have to go horsies.
Well,
What was his name again? Jimmy? No, Jerry.
Johnny gets an escort down from the platform and is off again.
It will be the first of many encounters with bouncers for Johnny.
Oh, boy. A helicopter airplane.
What?
Jiminy, thinks Johnny. If only I can get a ride in one of those.
Visions of the Mekong Delta flash before Johnny's eyes.
What a day. You never know who a fellow will meet when he's looking for a helicopter. It's Barbara Ann Scott, the world's champion figure skater.
She's the share of her time.
Jiminy, thinks Johnny. If only I could get a ride in one of those.
Johnny does find a real aeroplane and gets his ride.
Johnny thinks Amelia Earhart seems like a nice
They
lady.
take a spin on Lake Ontario to watch the start of the International Speedboat Race.
Whoa, Johnny realizes this. He's in over his head.
Johnny is irresponsibly put into a dangerous speedboat without a life jacket.
For the first time in his young life, Johnny knows real fear.
Johnny's hydroplane disintegrates on impact.
Johnny's spirit is completely broken.
By now, the spring in Johnny's step is nearly gone. No lunch either, except for a couple of ice cream cones. Hydro walkers, world champions, and prime ministers are fine once in a while, but there's just so much a guy can take.
Johnny realizes what a lie his life has been.
Right now, Johnny wants his mother. Perhaps Olson and Johnson, the Hells of Poppin' Boys, can cheer Johnny up.
Yeah, but if you've seen their act, you know that's not likely.
Johnny wants no part of them.
Johnny's got taste.
But there are tricks to every trade, and the Hells of Poppin' Boys are tough. Even a very tired and hungry Johnny is able to laugh.
Laugh, laugh, it's funny, laugh!
Finally, a friendly policeman takes Johnny to a building he hadn't planned on seeing.
Let me out! Attica! Attica!
There are 350 acres of ground in Exhibition Park, and Mom and Pop have covered every single acre looking for Johnny.
Did I tell you to have this baby?
Everywhere. Everywhere but one place.
Their own hearts.
He's about so high.
Well, yes, there was a Mr. Barty here.
Oh. Yay. Mommy has
had a little vacation while you were lost.
Yeah, right. Play it up big in public. That's right.
And I met Joe Louis and the Prime Minister.
Yeah, whatever.
Johnny fell asleep on his father's shoulder. He had managed to stay awake just long enough to see the beginning of the fireworks.
At home.
Johnny's parents blamed each other and never trusted again. Good night.
Pleasant dreams, Johnny.
So long, sucker.
Let this be a warning to you.
Hey, you got your circus on my ice.
You got your ice on my circus.
Two bad things that go worse together.
I'd like a slow gin circus.
I'd like my circus straight up.
Now you can have both.
Wait, is this a Max Fleischer cartoon?
Looks that way.
Sparling and Darling.
Based on the actual case files of the Toronto Skating Club.
Oh, gee, I've seen him in my nightmares.
Right up for the newest thing in show business.
Karaoke!
Circus on ice. Today's glittering ice carnivals have come a long way from the annual masquerades, which once wound up Toronto's skating season. Yet still today, they are the result of months of practice as typists and housewives and stockbrokers glide from their workaday world into the make-believe wonderland of the theater.
But they are soon returned to their lives of quiet desperation.
Every branch of show business is their inspiration. Even the brassy excitement of the circus. And no circus is complete without pink candy floss.
These two girls, they make quite a pair. They both come from your worst nightmare. They will haunt your soul forever. And now, when you see pink, you're gonna think we're doomed. They are agents of Satan.
Candy on ice. That's nice.
Oh, Mama, you make it sound so good.
But here comes a herd of performing zebras. There's probably nothing quite like them this side of Africa. Each one has been trained to precise teamwork at the crack of their driver's whip.
Well, we're getting into a whole weird area here.
Yes, it's sexist male fantasies on ice.
No, this is about when Donnie and Marie come out.
Yep. I am not a zebra!
And now, the little bareback rider exults in her victory over the wild beasts. Incidentally, shows Olympic skating form as she does so.
I can do that.
Well, she can do this because she feels fresh.
This way to the kill floor.
In their galloping finale, the sprightly creatures show their pride in being the only troupe of trained zebras on ice.
Yes, it's dehumanized, objectified circus on ice.
Changes as Jacqueline de Bief takes the spotlight.
Jacqueline?
One of the world's great figure skaters, the girl from Paris tells the story of a fawn's fight for life. The fawn plays happily in the dim forest without a care.
Prelude to the afternoon of a murder.
You know, you guys, there's nothing sadder than a gut-shot fawn. On ice.
Especially.
Please, she's an artist. Do not throw pennies at her.
Hunters approach. Frantically, the fawn tries to escape.
Suddenly, she darts across the highway.
At last, the hunters close in. There is no escape.
Unshaven, stinky, and boozed up on rumplemints, the hunters spray bullets into the woods.
Oh, Mom, I don't want to lead the circus on ice anymore. I want to go home.
Shut up and watch the deer get slaughtered. It's fun.
Viscera is trailing from her stomach. The meat will not be good.
Venison! Venison! Venison!
They shoot.
They score!
The bullet finds its mark.
Oh, she skates over her own intestines.
Miss Bief illustrates the exquisite blend of brilliant skating and interpretive dancing, which won her the world's championship as she plays out the last moments of the dying fawn.
And now a clown will deliver her eulogy.
There's always a spot in a skating carnival for the little fellow.
But not in this show.
A brave army of toy soldiers is called out to deal with the only dragon in captivity.
Operation Desert Ice Storm.
The soldiers destroy the delicate balance of nature.
A volley of shots bravely fired disintegrates the menace.
Bravely, the thing was grazing.
And now, the spotlight falls on a world of delicate loveliness.
And kills them.
Ballet. Spinning the substance that dreams are made of, the beautiful ballerinas of the ice create a world of fairy make-believe.
Yeah, as long as you dropped before you came to the show.
Ballet skating is a comparatively new development of the art. It requires all the grace and control of the dancer, combined with the rhythmic sweep of the skater.
The Emmett Kelly girls do their famous spotlight routine.
Vomit sprays out in a beautiful Technicolor dream.
You know, we should have worn our raincoats.
Oh, yes, it would burn.
The girls with the bruised legs have to wear the long dresses.
This little number is named Always a Bridesmaid, Never a Bride.
Individual artistry is blended into brilliant choreography.
On Broadway, but not here.
Etches its delicate patterns on the glassy stage to interpret a moonlight concerto on ice.
With a filbert nut.
Every circus has its acrobat.
Except this
There's
one.
a thrill a second in their breathtaking routine. And when it's all done on skates, these daring young performers are accomplishing feats even more difficult than many an aerialist in a real circus.
You know, even my mom would be bored at this.
Torn between two skaters. Oh!
Yes, it's Jules and Jim on ice.
As they perform their death-defying spin, the girls' heads barely miss the ice.
Women are pulled apart like fresh bread.
It all adds up to split-second artistry.
At the Civic Center, but not here.
Of an athlete, the precision of a juggler, and the nerve of a test pilot.
And the boredom of an accordionist.
Today's great skating carnivals are as sophisticated as bop, as spectacular as the boudoir boogie.
And as dull as a beige room. This is like watching paint dry.
Oh, it's easy when you sit down.
Girls.
See if you can spot the men in this chorus line.
Look, she's got a sheep's butt.
Suddenly, mitosis takes place. The DNA strand separates in a dazzling display of color.
Hi, prophase.
Hi, anaphase.
I'm putting a stop to this.
Of style in skating, of form as well as acrobatic.
Too bad it isn't the age of talent.
Wow, really swinging, man.
Hey, she's got a saggy diaper that leaks.
Can you imagine if you were the kind of person who enjoyed this?
The syncopated rhythm of the dance
is not working tonight.
On skates, the practiced precision of the pony chorus brings new excitement on steel.
Yeah, taste my steel.
All the color and pageantry of a stage review
is missing.
Been brought from behind the footlights into the spotlights of the modern skating carnival.
The only consolation is that they're all dead now.
For men and women from every walk of life who come together each year for the fun of building a newer and more dazzling spectacle. As the flashing blades whirl to a dizzy climax, the skaters bring to an end no ordinary circus, but truly a circus on ice.
By Federico Fellini.
We say goodbye to the vibrating circus train.
Easter Bunny Films presents Truck Farmer, the special edition. Includes scenes the studio originally thought too graphic for audiences.
I wonder if they sold this film door to door.
Less than a century ago, our forefathers moved west across the vast and fertile plains of our growing nation, hunting for good land, searching for a place to farm.
Most
Help
us! Time as romantic and exciting. Most of us think that these people were really free.
But they were just stupid.
Yet they were restricted in many ways. Today, we take a number of foods.
Sorry, cross the Guernsey.
For most of the year, they ate little but meat and staples.
Here's a 5-inch nail for dessert. Go nuts.
Meant the end of most fresh vegetables. Their opportunities for a balanced diet disappeared.
Instead, they ate the yellow
snow.
snow.
When a blanket of snow covers the northern part of our country,
people die.
Great truck farming areas supply the constant demand for fresh vegetables. Florida is one of the areas. Even during bitter northern winter, harvesting goes on in Florida.
These select few are making 3 cents a day.
Let's take you back to the days when DDT was safe.
And in California, in the Salinas Valley and other areas, lettuce for the salads and sandwiches of a nation is harvested fresh in wintertime.
Oh, you know, everything looks so good on this salad bar.
Oh, heavens, yes. Everything looks so fresh and delightful.
I'm just going to have a small salad, maybe some soup, and then treat myself to some froyo.
Oh, where else are people exploited? Down on the southern border.
River, skilled hands shape bundles of fresh carrots in January. In recent decades, truck farming has become big business.
But not for these people.
A lot of factors help, but no one can deny the important role of power machinery.
Ah, it's Killdozer! Clint Walker, no!
Here, thousands of acres of rainforest are cleared away. Who cares?
Stupid trees. God, I hate them.
Early tractor pulls, not that much fun. This is the freestyle competition.
Don't see many of these trees anymore. Well, down it goes.
Well, the sad thing is this guy doesn't even work for anybody. He's just doing this for kicks.
Well, here as anointed by God, man holds dominion over his earth. Here we go.
By hand, the land would have taken weeks of hard labor to clear.
Stick farmers.
But now trees and brush can be cleared and burned in days.
Well, that's cheerful.
And the land readied for the plow.
Speed the plow.
I'm thinking of telling my wife I love her. Nah, forget it. Not worth it.
Go, Speed Farmer.
Go, Speed Farmer. Go, Speed Farmer. Go.
After plowing, a seed bed is prepared by a modern disc harrow, breaking up the clods of earth.
There's something you don't see every day. Farmer with all his limbs.
Sorry.
Now, Duck News. Here's Hugh McQuacken.
Harrowing, isn't it? Harrowing farmer joke.
And then planting and fertilizing. Fertilizer, which not only increases the yield but adds to the food value of the vegetable, is added to the soil through one set of hoppers, while the other set of hoppers plants the seed.
And remember, be sure to use lots and lots of chemicals for a good crop.
Begins. Even cultivating is done with the help of modern machinery. In some places, a rotary hoe is used to destroy weeds.
You know, I saw that on Children of the Corn.
Most farmers like to listen to Igor Stravinsky when they farm.
But where mechanical means are dangerous, chemical cultivation is often used. Specially selected chemicals that destroy weeds without injuring vegetables are sprayed in the field.
Hooray for chemicals!
Here in southern Texas, there is an additional problem.
Texan.
Adequate supplies of water. The Rio Grande, with the help of the truck farmer, makes up for the scanty amount of rain.
Yeah, let's me harness this thing here. Well, I'll be damned. I'm in Mexico.
Upriver, a huge dam ensures a constant supply of water the year around.
Bowl man.
A complicated system of irrigation is used.
Real complicated.
Great care is taken to see that none of the precious water is wasted.
I wanted to be a choreographer.
Oh, this is an artistic view of farming.
I love you, Earl.
Not here, Tom.
I love you.
No. No.
Charlie Varick is employed.
On large farms, the speed and versatility of the airplane is often used to control insect pests by quickly dusting wide areas.
Some farms use mechanical sprayers in the field.
There's nothing we can't spray.
Finally, plants ripen.
Now, this tomato is highly deformed, but cut off the eyes, and it's good eating.
The last few days of growth bring the vegetables to their peak.
I'm peaking, man.
The fields fill with people, and a complex system of harvesting goes into high gear.
Lyndon Johnson.
Yeah.
Ripening tomatoes are carefully picked by experienced hands.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Farm income from the sale of peas and other vegetables averages more than $1.5 billion a year.
But he'll see none of it.
Income goes to truck farmers who raise winter vegetables.
So happy.
Annual farm income produced by vegetables alone is nearly as great as yearly farm income produced by the sale of bread grains.
Come on, work, damn it, work. You got a bean in your pocket, I know it.
Oh, take your time, Al.
Many truck crops, like carrots, are harvested by hand labor.
Cheap, abused hand labor.
Here in the Rio Grande Delta, Mexican citizens who cross the border on temporary work permits help.
They make it sound so nice.
I'm from Canada. What am I doing here?
A preteen is put to work. Her beauty will soon fade.
While some carrots are topped in the field and sent to market in pliofilm bags, many are harvested and processed intact.
Oh, the great Hank gets to work on the truck.
A layoff. I'm sick today.
Let's see. What am I going to have for dinner tonight? No, not
The
carrots.
job has now become a race against time.
Well, hey, I'm stacking them as fast as I can.
Carrots are taken to a packing plant where a highly mechanized process of preparation for market begins.
Here they are interrogated.
It's organized along factory lines. The carrots are washed first.
They're made flavorless so people will buy steak.
When they are topped in the field, the process is rapid.
Rabbit?
Some, of course, are canned.
And turned into carrot paints.
Some carrots are frozen.
Some carrots are humiliated publicly.
Untopped carrots are packed with chipped ice to ensure freshness.
High-energy prop comic Carrot Top's also packed in ice.
Soylent Green is made from people.
Hey, can I borrow your finger a second, Len? Good.
Despite the speed and efficiency of the process, great care is taken with the vegetables. Varied skills are applied at all stages of the process.
I love my rubber apron.
An automatic machine puts a top on the crate, and the finished box is passed along on a series of rollers directly to a refrigerated railroad car, where it is loaded immediately.
Then sent back to the farm and put back into the ground. It actually makes no sense whatsoever.
More ice is poured into the refrigerator car to make sure that the carrots are kept fresh. Refrigeration, like the development of powered farm machinery, is vital for large-scale truck farming.
Later, this device is used to beat back the workers.
Just as important is rapid transportation. The race to market enters the final stages.
We haven't worked out all the kinks yet.
All over the northern part of the nation, in the cities and towns, the delivery of these products is now taken for granted.
Yes, the South starves while the North eats healthily.
Truck farming is a big business, vital to the health of our nation.
Wait a minute, has anybody seen a truck yet?
Without it, the balanced diet so necessary for our well-being would be difficult indeed to achieve during the winter months.
J. Edgar Hoover goes shopping.
Let's see. Well, it isn't meat, but I suppose I better buy some of these just for appearances. Cucumbers.
Because of our truck farmers, the vitamins and minerals to be found in fresh vegetables
are poison.
Are now readily available all year long in all parts of our vigorous nation.
Praise the truck farmer. Bow down before him.
Worship the truck farmer at the church of your choice. Offer burnt sacrifices to the almighty truck farmer.
Hail, truck farmer. Hail, truck farmer.
Oh, this is by Noel Coward.
I dreamt last
last night. The moon was so bright.
I hate it when people tell me about their dreams.
And it wasn't alarming when I saw Prince
That is the nicest oxygen tent I have ever seen.
And Tommy Toon arrives.
Let me persuade you to come to the place where tomorrow meets.
A subpoena for me?
Ooh, thank you. It sounds very exciting. May I come just as I am?
No, you must come as Geechee Guy.
Hey, girls don't go to Motoramas dressed in a pair of pink pajamas.
Oh, Holly go weirdly.
But I don't care. Haven't got a single thing to wear.
Man, she's super femmy.
A gown.
Ooh, I'll be the talk of the town.
Honey, is dinner ready? Oh, my God!
Oh, my.
Go after it. Fly.
I followed my
Cleared
horse
for
through the
takeoff.
night past 1,000 windows, yellow with light. Down, down it fell, and it landed in the Waldorf Astoria Hotel.
Right in the middle of the Steinman-Hofsburg wedding reception.
Oh, God, she's right there. Just act natural.
Janine Turner.
Light days for those light days.
I clutched the invitation to my bosoms. He was a famous field boy from out Chicago.
My brand new car is better than me.
Excited?
Delighted.
Jump! Do it!
Jump!
Invited?
Since it's just a dream and involves no money, which one would
Keep
you
your
like
eye on
to
the
buy
sparrow.
you, honey?
I had a near-death experience like this.
They're all so beautiful, I really don't know. So let me go down, get the lowdown,
Ooh.
and look at each one much closer.
Excuse me. Move it, Buster. It's my dream. Come on, let me through.
Oh, no.
I want a Corvette.
I don't give a
I
tinge.
thought you would.
That's why I entered your head.
Ooh,
Someone pinched me.
I want a Pontiac too.
He is a high-maintenance date.
Okay, we'll have the usual two-car garage.
Oh, my Lord, the dancing and all.
That's different.
How do you feel about this fine old mobile?
It's easy to see myself taking the wheel.
No.
This Buick's a beaut.
I'll try it.
She's gonna roll it!
Dreamy ride.
Security to the showroom floor, please.
I think that we ought to buy it.
Yeah, great. I guess I could sell my plasma every Tuesday.
Let's go all out and buy a Cadillac too.
This is a rebuttal to Roger and me.
I can hardly wait for this dream to come true.
Well, at least they got a good parking spot.
Your apron is showing. Better get her into the kitchen quick.
Tater tots are burning.
Any more girls in there?
Jeez, no wonder they need a carry us to carry her everywhere.
Just like a man, you give him a break, and you end up
Ooh,
in the
yeah.
kitchen,
Take
baking
it home.
a cake.
You can really belt the blues.
It was a kitchen like none I've seen. Put a card in the slots, and onto the screen pops a picture of just how your dish will look.
Steal a meal.
All the ingredients you need to cook.
Just because it's futuristic doesn't mean it's practical.
No need for the bride to feel tragic. The rest is push-button magic. So whether you bake or broil or stew, the Frigidaire kitchen does it all for you. Don't have to be chained to the stove all day. Just set the timer and you're on your way.
Now you can kick back and tip back a quart of wild turkey.
Tick-tock, tick-tock, Frigidaire fun around the clock.
Whoa.
Oh, it's a salute to Mr. B. Natural.
Oh, no.
This would be the up part of romantic mood swings, I'm guessing.
Man, it is going to take her forever to write this dream down. Oh, wow. Weird.
I'm exhausted.
I wonder what Freud would make of that sun hat.
Well, sometimes a sun hat is just a sun hat.
The kitchen of tomorrow is calling me.
It's like her mother's little helper's kicked in.
My cake is ready.
I call no way.
Candles and everything.
Happy birthday, Wanda June.
What's for
Time
her?
for the show. Everybody on stage.
Ooh, Black Diamond.
And now, a glamorous dancer in a special number, Dance of Tomorrow.
Chorus line 2, The Wrath of Chaka Khan. Take it off. No.
Everyone says the future is strange, but
Mom?
I have a feeling
What are you
some
doing?
things won't change.
Give us Sid Charisse.
While she's dancing, the Japanese are making great cars.
Cindy Williams is Violetta as Isadora Duncan in The Meredith Monk Story, a one-woman show.
Co-starring Tom Bosley.
As Bosley.
Whoa, coming at you.
Now, the dream cars of tomorrow.
With Jackie Gleason, Audrey Meadows, Bonnie and Clyde's Death Car.
Magnificent El Dorado Town Car by Cadillac.
Ensemble by Christian Dior of Paris.
With Art Carney and Joyce Randolph, Fonzie's Death Car.
Buick presents The Sleek Centurion.
Driving Coat by Montesano of New York.
Pregnant Woman and Schnauzer optional.
Entire production supervised by Jackie Gleason.
Oldsmobile's elegant golden rocket.
Sports Outfit by Pat Primo of Los Angeles.
The Closed Three Plants Car.
Executive producer Jack Philbin.
The Chic Electric Razor Car.
Club de Mer. Open to the sky.
Costume by Emilio of Capri.
Unfettered Avarice by Madison Avenue.
In the Honeymooners.
Silk Casual by Digby Morton of London.
Clown Suit by Bargain Clown of Hollywood.
Oh, this is what happens when you go to a car show with Michael Crawford.
And last of all, designed for the electronic highway of the future.
Yes?
The fabulous turbine-powered Firebird 2.
The extension of my manhood car. Your deal with the devil is now complete. Dracul!
Stockard Channing is Peter Pan.
Do you have it in red?
That's a 6-week delivery, ma'am.
Yes. Step in there. Yes, come on, step in. He's a mink. Yes, go ahead. Take the wheel. Yes.
Don't do it.
Atomic batteries to power.
Why, it's you.
Ooh.
Firebird 2 to Control Tower. We are about to take off on the highway of tomorrow. Stand by.
You sweet talker.
Look, dead raccoon of tomorrow.
With my sword and magic helmet.
Our dreams will come true.
That's where President Barbie Benton lives with Prime Minister Jim J. Bullock.
Motorific Freeway. You build it.
Someone invent rock and roll, please.
Future may not be available as seen. Personal fates may vary. Future not available in Africa, India, or Central South America.
Yeah, there's probably some giant kid standing off holding a control.
Well, I really should be getting home.
Conspicuous consumption makes our love stronger.
Look out, the bridge to the future's out. No, you can't say it.
Can we say it now?
No, you can't say it.
I'm Dairy Council intolerant.
Is Velveeta a member of the National Dairy Council?
No, Velveeta's a splinter group.
I thought I smelled something.
Yes, the farm of secrets and lies.
Ladies and gentlemen, Mrs. Loretta Doyle. I was warned as a child.
This is a story about the summer George and Betty spent on Uncle Jim's dairy farm.
A cautionary tale.
George and Betty are both excited because this is a very special trip.
They're dropping off the kids and never coming back.
But they're not a bit more excited than Andy and Jane, who live on the farm.
Poor saps.
Jane, I think they're here. I see their car. Are you sure?
Don't
never questioned me.
I'm sure.
Here in frame 54, Mr. Connolly is struck by the
No
bullet.
wonder they're all so excited. After Uncle Fred and Aunt Alice go back to the city, George and Betty are going to stay to spend a whole summer on the farm with Jane and Andy.
Where's Uncle Jim? Dad's out in the field. Come on, and they'll let you ring the bell to call him. Okay.
Let's go tit some cattle.
Go ahead, Betty. You ring it.
Ah, yes, the bell signals a nuclear attack in these parts.
Well, now they have nothing to look forward to.
I never want this day to end.
Well, what do you know? Someone fell in the thresher again.
Already the children have disturbed Uncle Jim. Uncle Jim is an edgy man who should not be riled.
Gons, Betty?
The grown-ups have things to talk about, but Andy and Jane have their plans all set. The first thing to do is to show their city cousins some new things around the farm.
Their throats tighten with apprehension.
And because it is a dairy farm, the first thing they show off
Oh,
is
nothing.
the
We're not
brand
doing
new
anything.
milking parlor, where their older brother Bill has started the milking.
How are you?
We're fine. Mine is clean in here.
That's right, Betty. All dairy farms want to keep their barns clean, and their cows, too.
Is that why you're washing the cow?
Every morning and evening, George, just before they're milked. This is one way we help to make sure the milk is always pure and wholesome, and good tasting, too.
Go on, taste her.
See those pipes up there? The milk runs from the cow through those pipes to the big cooler in the milk room.
Yeah, it's cold and fresh.
Excuse me, back here. I need some help back here. I got something caught in me.
Uncle Jim, how do cows make milk? Oh, they make it out of what they eat. Yeah, but what do they eat?
Well, come on. I'll show you.
The kids feign interest so as not to rile Uncle Jim.
See? We dump this stuff in the creek and the government pays us for it.
I just saw a finger.
Can we go home?
Now, this is what the cows eat at milking time.
Pure, uncut.
First one's free, kid.
Why, that looks like some of our breakfast cereal.
Well, that's pretty much what it is, Betty. As a matter of fact, cows are a lot like people.
They're
Now,
sinners.
this feed is a special mixture of ground grain with the extra vitamins and minerals that cows must eat to stay healthy. Of course, they eat grass and hay and silage, too. They need all different kinds of good food, plenty of good, clean water, and a clean, comfortable place to live. That way, they grow to be strong and healthy.
When we
I better
slaughter
go over there
them.
and help your brother Bill with the milking. You know, Andy, I think that maybe Betty and George would like to see the hayloft. What do you think?
Not really. Is there anything on TV?
Now Junior Samples and Lulu Bill make their appearance.
On my spine!
I don't think, because my doctor, I'm frail and I have allergy, but if you really want me to... Oh,
it's on the pitchfork, All the commotion provokes a bull snake nesting in the hay.
I gotta be careful of my new jeans, because I got them at Pomida.
Tonight on ESPN2, hayloft rope swinging.
You'd better watch, because it might happen.
This is when you get that tingly feeling.
It's easier when a stagehand helps.
The summer of my German humiliation.
I can't do it. Come on.
But I want to write poetry and act and...
I can't do it.
That's okay, George. You can't do it now, but the bigger and stronger you get, and the more you practice, the more things you can do. You'll be able to do it by the end of the summer.
Now give me 30, soldier!
George and Betty soon discovered that on a farm, everybody has work to do.
Why, Miss Guernsey does the typing.
Right now, this new calf doesn't need any help. It's just 2 days old, but it knows where its dinner is.
Hey, no
But later
snacking.
on, it will be Andy's job to teach the calf to drink its milk from a pail and to eat other feed.
Hey, this is Skim.
Uncle Jim and Bill make sure the grown-up cows are properly fed, that they get grain and grass and silage, all the good food and clean water they need to make good, fresh milk.
Well, you'll pay one day, hayseed.
You'll go, it's coming, farmer.
There was plenty for everybody to do. Betty helped Jane take care of the baby lamb.
And prepare a mint sauce.
And they all learned about pigs, too.
More than you'd ever want to know.
Ever do that!
A very special Ziffel family reunion.
So this is enough to get you up in the morning, huh? Okay.
So, cities, nightclubs don't mean anything to you,
George
do
and
they?
Andy helped Bill feed the pigs every day.
Day after life-sucking day.
While Betty and Jane helped with the baby.
Drink it. Just drink it.
These would make nice purses.
Ah, the lunch counter at Tom and
Pigs
Rosie's
don't have
Diner.
good table manners, but they enjoy their dinner. A mixture of milk and ground grain. Later, they will eat corn and other kinds of feed.
Oh, yeah, and then later he'll bring around the dessert tray.
Baby chicks, too, are
Hey,
started
they're
out
women.
on a special
Oh.
mixture of ground-up grain, milk, and other feed. This is Betty's and Jane's favorite chore. The baby chicks are so soft and cuddly.
And squishable.
On the farm, a big dog has plenty of room to run and play. But he is more than a pet. He also protects the family.
From rival farm gangs.
But all the puppies have to do is eat and play
puppy.
and sleep and grow up strong and healthy.
And one foggy Christmas Eve, Santa came to say...
Jane's kitten loves to drink his milk.
But he wishes he had a straw.
And Jane and Betty enjoy playing with the kittens.
They enjoy neutering them also.
When the dinner bell rings, no one has to call the girls twice.
Yeah.
They run to the house and wash up quickly so they won't be late.
They have obsessive-compulsive behavior.
Living on a farm makes you hungry. And Aunt Helen is certainly a good cook.
Given her limitations.
Jerry Lee Lewis joins the family for dinner.
Ah, yes, now's the time for Uncle Jim's fundamentalist dogma.
But I don't like food.
Look at all the wonderful things to eat.
At restaurants.
It takes all kinds of good food to build up muscles and let us grow bigger and stronger.
Mostly just butter.
Susie drains the last of her dirty banana.
That's why I'm burning my bra.
Repressed emotions help the evening pass without incident.
Man, your dad goes on.
The children are ready for bed after a busy day on the farm.
Day one is over at long last.
She's dreaming of Midtown Manhattan.
3 hours later, it's up again.
Back home, a Hershey's truck is overturned and everyone is getting all the free chocolate they want.
Uncle Jim's out of control. We frag him today.
This is the way the summer went. Play, work, and rest. The children helped with the chores.
Let my people go!
While Bill helped in the cornfield,
Despair was the bumper crop.
Andy and George kept the vegetable garden clear of weeds.
I remember ringing a bell.
Jane and Betty brought in fresh eggs each day.
Given by disgruntled chickens.
And helped Aunt Helen with the housework.
I was rhubarb queen of the 5-state area in 48, so many gentlemen callers I had in my day.
It was fun, too, especially riding the horses.
Why, it's a wonder cities even exist.
Whenever they were hungry in the middle of the afternoon,
Too bad.
there were snacks under the shady trees in the big yard.
They had to graze just like the animals.
Pig's knuckles.
Uncle Jim's sick again.
Good white hearty white bread for white people.
Sis takes to the comfort of cream items.
And twice a week, letters from home in the big mailbox beside the highway.
Thank you for your request to come pick you up. We are sorry to inform you that we cannot.
As the summer passed, everything seemed to grow. The corn was knee-high on George when he came. Now it's taller than he is.
George is clearly shrinking.
Andy's calf is bigger and eating like a grown cow.
With a knife and fork like a real gentleman.
The lambs are almost grown. And look how big the pigs are now.
Equal rights for pigs.
The little chicks have become grown chicks.
They want to wear makeup and nylon.
George and Betty have grown bigger and stronger, too. George can even shinny up that rope now.
The stagehand helps him, too.
Yes, they've had a wonderful time. They've learned how animals grow through good, nourishing food.
I think it's dead.
They've learned how work and play and fun go together on the farm.
Elsie and I are in love, and you can't stop us.
They've had good, nourishing food to grow on. And plenty of sleep.
Why, Uncle Jim's even enrolled them in the Posse Comitatus.
Corn, coming after me. Stalks attacking me.
The summer is over, and George and Betty are waiting for their parents to take them back to the city.
Freedom!
Abner, just throw them their winter clothes and then floor it.
Hey, they're driving right by. Wait!
It's time for goodbye now, but the children will have a lot to tell their friends at home.
Heck, I was pretty hard on them, Clark, but I think you'll understand when you see how well behaved they are.
It'll be a long time before either George and Betty
learn to forgive,
or Andy and Jane forget that summer of fun on Uncle Jim's dairy farm.
You weren't there when we had our summer of fun. We went to the condo in Orlando.
Goodbye. We'll send you that arm if we find it.
So long, you corn-shucking suckers.
My jam handy.
I'm having a freak out up to 10 years later.
An American democracy.
Would be really great.
Island of old world elegance.
Guam?
Rich in its heritage of art and culture.
With wah-wah pedals playing constantly.
A wealth of historic grandeur and beauty.
Does not exist here.
Who's the cat who would risk his life for fellow man? Shaft. Yeah, can you dig it?
Year-round sun makes this island a vacation paradise.
And very hard to sleep.
And today, it is also a land of progress.
But we can't tell you where it is.
Building into the clean blue skies, the island is on the move.
Hawaii?
No, an island.
Bilingual schools.
Bisexual students.
Modern hospitals.
Are not here.
Luxury hotels.
Are desperately needed.
Progress can be seen everywhere.
In places other than this.
Circle Pines is really thriving.
This is Puerto Rico. Progress Island, USA.
Oh, when did they change the name?
A Quinn Martin production.
Puerto Rico.
Puerto Rico, 1,000 miles southeast of Florida, where the Atlantic meets the Caribbean.
And they really hit it off.
A land the size of Rhode Island, it is just as American in its way of life.
So you might as well just stay where you are.
Indigenous cuisine.
With this and this and that.
Here, money is exchanged for coconuts.
Puerto Rico is permanently associated with the United States. Its 3 million people are U.S. citizens, and like other Americans, enjoy a representative form of government.
Feel the glory of the royal scam.
The capital in San Juan, where the Senate and House of Representatives form the legislature.
Newt Gingrich is the head of that, too.
La Fortaleza. Built by the Spanish in 1540, it is the oldest governor's mansion in the Western Hemisphere.
And it shows.
The promise of this land is fostered through education. Institutions like the University of Puerto Rico contribute to continuing progress.
But not much.
Here, 1/3 of the entire population is in schools.
Latka Gravis goes to class.
Thank you very much. It's room 222.
Today, the island's educational system attracts young people from around the world.
Not mainly from Puerto Rico.
Here, we're flying in another trumpet section.
That nose wheel feels mushy.
San Juan International Airport, crossroads of a global network of air transportation.
It's real neat.
Travel from anywhere in the world in a matter of hours.
Just like everywhere else in the world.
Okay, let's get funky now.
Yes, even the air supports airplanes just as it does in the not better United States.
For a visitor, Progress Island offers a tremendous variety of experiences, beginning with the rich and colorful heritage of the Caribbean.
Which we buried in order to build skyscrapers.
Look, just come here.
The fortress of San Felipe del Morro
is to be avoided at all times. Ooh.
Constructed in 1591, It withstood the attacks of Sir Francis Drake and witnessed many battles throughout its proud history.
Ah, fun times at Guantanamo.
Progress!
The streets of Old San Juan, once the cornerstone of Spain's Caribbean empire.
Now the site of numerous muggings.
No. Parsley, sage, rosemary, and thyme.
Casablanca, home of Ponce de Leon, who sailed with Columbus and established the first permanent settlement on the island.
Oh, thanks a lot, Ponce.
And here's where the nuns sleep.
In the rooms and courtyards of Casablanca, one can still hear the echoes of the Spanish Main. Ballet Folklorica, authentic costume, dance, and music of Old San Juan.
Are not here.
Valerie Harper look-alike contests are held.
Yes, no matter what the culture, folk dancing is stupid.
Here, up with people, get down.
Don't break my heart, my achy, breaky heart. Puerto Rico.
Well, thanks for coming out tonight in Sporting Life Folk Dancing. We have another show coming up soon.
The Museum of Art in Ponce, a perfect setting for a family outing.
I wish we had that for you.
The virtuoso Pablo Casals, founder of the island's famous music festival. The museum collection represents 5 centuries of American and European art.
I'm not speaking to you.
The cultural institutions of Puerto Rico enjoy an international reputation.
For omelets.
All over the island, abundant recreational facilities await the visitor, old and young.
Like swing sets.
Championship golf courses, the finest to be found anywhere.
Are in Florida.
The tennis season, year-round.
Here, Gilligan plays a set.
Puerto Rico is an indoor playground, too. There's non-stop excitement, both night and day.
In Las Vegas and Atlantic City. Gambling!
With sunshine 360 days a year, Puerto Rico offers something for everyone.
Like flights out.
A fun-filled lifestyle, whatever your pleasure.
Like walking or holding a tennis racket.
Spinal injuries are popular on the island as well.
Graceful palms, an abundance of beautiful beaches. Puerto Rico is indeed a vacation paradise.
Abundant with pink and white people.
Resorts like Palmas del Mar blend old-world charm with modern convenience.
No, that means no hamburgers.
Condominiums, leisure villages, and a complete range of outdoor activities make Progress Island an ideal place to live for every member of the family.
Except Mom, Dad, brother, sister, Grandpa, Grandma. Woo!
A band concert under warm tropical skies.
The music of John Philip Salsa.
For the people here, the quality of life is being fulfilled with each coming year. It has formed a continuing pattern of progress that all started more than a quarter of a century ago.
A century ago!
In the beginning, the economy was based on the land itself. From the time of Columbus, Puerto Rico has been praised for the beauty of her landscape.
And sacked and pillaged many, many times.
Hibiscus and bougainvillea flourish throughout the year.
As do Papankulakuki and Flingula Flingula.
The mild tropical climate encourages many forms of agriculture.
Here are some moo cows.
Green bananas and young pineapples ripen in the Caribbean sun.
Stop with the sexual imagery.
The largest crop is sugarcane, which has been cultivated here for centuries.
So you can sugar frost your damn cornflakes, filthy American pigs.
Special refineries process the cane into sugar and molasses. And thus is born Puerto Rico's most famous product, rum. The rums of Puerto Rico, many different brands, all with flavors that are remarkably light and dry.
I love this stuff.
Almost all of the rum sold in the U.S. is produced here, and its export is vital to the economy.
So drink rum constantly.
Within this building is the heartbeat of that economy, the Economic Development Administration, which has achieved remarkable progress through industrial growth.
Here comes the hard sell.
Operation Bootstrap, a pioneering program for self-help developed by the agency, has created an investment environment which attracts industry from around the world.
You mean cheap labor?
Even is here.
Strawberries, marshmallows, tinfoil and fudge, and some dingleballs hanging from trees.
Why, even aliens from Mars are here.
A skilled workforce makes Puerto Rico the largest manufacturer of mini computers and a leader in solid-state technology.
Things with blinky, buttony type things.
Pharmaceuticals that demand the highest standards of quality and controls.
When Judy Garland died, it destroyed Puerto Rico's economy.
With the help of a generous tax incentive program, hundreds of businesses, both large and small, have grown and prospered here.
Even the Pink Jeans Company.
Manufacturing includes everything from apparel to high-technology products for the home and industry.
She's plucking her chin hairs. Yeah.
Then Kiss came to town.
We don't know what this is, folks, but it's definitely Puerto Rico stuff.
One of the most important operations on Progress Island is petrochemicals. Nearly $2 billion has been invested in plants and facilities.
Millions poisoned.
Another fun friend.
Complete with giant rolls of toilet paper.
Whatever the industry, Puerto Rico's greatest natural resource is her people.
Come exploit her people.
These will never go out of style.
Comes complete with a Peter Frampton album.
A growing volume of goods from the continental United States arrives in Puerto Rico, now the 5th largest market in the world for U.S. products and services.
The 5th or 18th or something.
Customers here on Progress Island mean over 130,000 jobs throughout all the 50 states, and thus contribute billions of dollars to the nation's economy. Puerto Rico and the United States, a partnership for progress.
Whether you like it or not.
Okay, we'll move there.
Can you dig it? Can you dig it? Can you dig it? Can you dig it? An American democracy.
Are we starting over?
Island of old world elegance. Rich in its heritage of art and culture.
Oh, look at the art.
A wealth of historic grandeur and beauty.
It's found on other islands.
The Spaniards named it Puerto Rico.
Because they couldn't think of anything else.
Today, we call it
Cheap Laborville.
Progress Island, USA.
Because we have no regard for history, culture, or tradition.
We would like to apologize to all the people of Puerto Rico that we did not offend. Bye-bye.
How many times Michael Jackson and Lisa Marie had sex?
Oh, I was known as something of a chick handler myself.
Pretty crowded honeymoon, huh?
Oh, it's springtime for Hitler and Germany.
Oh, he directs the best honeymoons.
Lucy, I'm dead.
Once upon a time, or maybe it should be twice upon a time, because this story begins where most stories end, there was a bit of excitement up on Cloud 7. On this particular morning, the head angel had called a conference to talk about Jeff and Mary. And their guardian angel, Wilbur, was late.
There is Wilbur. I sent every cherub in the place out to look for him.
Hi, fellas. Let's get this show on the road.
It's already on the road.
I'm sorry, Chief. We got so many new clients, we'll have to open a new branch office.
These clients are your immediate concern, if you want to keep your license.
Oh, yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir, Chief.
Poor Buck Henry.
Marriages are made in heaven. But there's follow-up work, too.
You want I should show her a good time?
Jeff and Mary have been married for a year, and they haven't had a real honeymoon yet.
But everything's under control. They're starting on their honeymoon today.
That's what they think, too.
but they're going to find out differently. Unless you get down there right away and take care of things.
I want them eliminated.
Something's come up. Something is coming up in exactly 30 seconds. Now get going.
Yes, sir, Chief. Geronimo!
Just go, you big poof.
Oh, Wilbur!
Dear God, I hate theater people.
Sir, should we get on to wars or starvation or anything? Or...
Oh, Mrs. Muir.
I love it when I get a call in my pants.
Just answer my hairdryer here.
Chief? Wilbur, make yourself invisible.
Oh, I almost forgot.
He's trying to have a Montclair moment.
Hey, now they'll get immaculate reception.
Sorry. Yeah, you know, I had an angel rotting in my chimney once. Sad.
I'm sorry, Chief, but I've got to get organized. Besides, no one can see me up here. Yes, sir.
There he is, officer.
Right,
I'm down off the roof.
Uh-huh. Look, there's a frisbee in the gutter.
Oh, no. Angel dust. It's a rattlesnake.
They live in a dollhouse.
You know, they should fire Grandma as their decorator.
I'm leaving you.
Oh, I thought I was leaving you.
You got everything?
Everything, including you.
Oh, so hot.
Well, let's go then.
It's the Pope about the one sexual position.
Around to us.
Hello.
Jeff, this is Gordon.
Oh, hello, Gordon. And goodbye, Gordon. Mary and I are just leaving.
Now, wait a minute. Something's come up.
It can't come up. When I finished the score for the show, you said I could take Mary on our honeymoon. We waited a year now, and we're going.
Now, hold on, Jeff. It's Sonia. Her wishing number. The words are okay, but she doesn't care much about the music. If we don't have a new tune by tomorrow morning, she's not going to sign for the show.
Look, Gordon, rehearsals don't start for 4 weeks yet, and...
I haven't had it in years.
We're on our honeymoon.
Now, listen, Jeff.
E.G. Marshall is
here. If you
here.
don't come up with that new music, there won't be any show and there won't be any honeymoon. Now, you can write a new melody in 24 hours. It's no problem at all. You must have at least a dozen old tunes lying around.
The wishing song?
I want to have sex.
No problem at all.
And me completely out of blow.
Excuse me while I light my spleef.
What would Liberace do? Oh, I better not do that.
One of 32 short films about this guy.
Let's see. What rhymes with blue balls?
Wait a minute. I work for Otis Elevators. I don't write music.
Oh, Mickey Rourke came over to help.
No inspiration, darling?
I couldn't write The Farmer and the Dildo.
Why would you want to write him?
A temperamental ballerina.
Take it easy. Look, it's way past dinner time and you haven't eaten lunch yet.
Well, I had 3 packs.
I'm not hungry.
I'll fix some coffee.
I'll give this to the man in the kitchen.
Oh, another one of your scores has fallen apart.
Yes? Hello, Mary?
What are you wearing?
Yes, Sonia.
You tell Jeffrey, the dear boy, that I love his words. But I want more wishing in the wishing song.
You're absolutely right. He couldn't agree with you more. He's working on it right now. It's almost finished.
So shut up.
Bye.
Copper bottom bitch. Another sandwich, dear?
If I pull hard enough, I can snap my head off.
I wish I had a castle in the sky.
Oh, wish in one hand and crap in the other and see which piles up first.
Away up high where bluebirds like to fly.
I wish I could have sex with Louis Nye.
A cozy little castle with 100 rooms or more.
I wouldn't have to dress like Tipper Gore.
With stars for windows, clouds for rugs, a rainbow for a door. I wish...
Honey, I'm trying to compose in here. If you could keep it down.
I just wish I had a decent kitchen.
Angels work about as hard as road crews.
A little pecorino.
poppies.
I wish the faucet wouldn't drip all day.
Aim high, sister!
Oh, I wish Hardware Hank hadn't done my kitchen.
I wish that refrigerator door would close and stay closed.
Oh, sure. Everyone dump on the refrigerator. Fine, I'll close.
Miss Betty Furness in the new Westinghouse.
I wish I had a stove whose pilot light was always lit.
Well, don't look for it now. It's only available in the year 2000.
Furthermore, a kitchen phone at hand when friends call up to chat a bit. Hello, yes, this is Mary. How are you? Bye. They say your kitchen dazzles every eye. A brand new sink, a built-in oven, a new refrigerator, and
the house. It's a terrible accident.
kitchen phone.
Don't hit the house.
Red phone.
But you know,
gotta go. Goodbye.
there's blood and everything. The nuclear reactor exploded.
I'll call you later.
It's all part of my kitchen fantasy.
No.
Have some bear gall juice, honey.
I wish my living room were all redone.
I think owning a newspaper would be fun.
New drapes, new rugs, oh, this is fun.
My God, honey, what have you done to our lives?
It's nice to have a telephone to blend with my new drapes and rugs. A living room that's all.
Bang, 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 bang.
Honey, I can't stop smiling on hell.
Bubby and Sissy, aren't they wonderful?
This might actually be sex right here.
Okay, where can I put you, honey? There.
I wrote this one for Scott Thorson.
Meanwhile, soldiers are dying in the mud in North Korea.
Who cares? That's her come with her look.
The bedroom should be changed completely too.
Yeah, hang a parachute, put up the beer can collection.
Perhaps a color scheme of gold and blue.
That's about as sexy as a garage.
New furniture and lots of room for all my clothes. On second thought, I might try Dusty Road.
One bed's for them, the other one's for little grandma.
Well, Jeff and I were going to get the racing car beds, but we decided on these.
A lady likes to have a chance to change her mind.
No, none of that.
Like a yellow room with turquoise and white, and maybe a telephone that lights up at night. I wish I may. I wish I might.
Ah, sort of a westerny, ginghamy, oriental, Danish, modern-esque prairie school sort of thing, huh?
Pills. Where are the pills?
We gotta get out of here. I smell gas.
Hello? Hello? They hung up.
Here's how far I've gotten. Law.
Gordon's sitting there like a vulture. Call him back.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll have him in a day or two, but not tonight. I haven't got one idea left to rub against tonight.
Don't say rub, or grind, or moist, or hard, or gristle.
His line's busy.
Well, try it again. If he and Sonia can't wait, I don't care what they do.
Just get away from me.
Honey, is that a gay man on a Johnson's roof?
Should we get a gay man for our roof, honey?
Why don't we call him later?
No. Now.
All right.
Yeah, I'm your damn secretary, fine.
Honey, your cocaine is all over the phone.
Wait a minute, do that again.
Yeah, okay, now rustle your skirt. Now flap your arms and run the vacuum.
Yeah. Why not?
I'll call someone to write this song.
Again, do it again.
Everybody was kung fu fighting.
Sure, for a tuneless sort of thing.
Don't worry about my carpal tunnel syndrome or anything.
Good boy, you can be trained.
Really love your peaches, wanna shake your treat. Oh, damn, you ruined it again.
Hello? Oh, hello, Gordon.
I've been trying to get Jeff. Sonia's here. How's it coming?
Wonderful. You want to hear something?
You bet. I'll turn on the speakerphone. I want Sonia to hear it.
Fine. Listen to this.
I wish I had a castle in the sky, away up where the bluebirds fly. A castle with the sky full of
Crap, we're opening tomorrow, too.
windows, clouds for ranch, a rainbow for a door.
Jeff, we're having some trouble hearing. Hold on. I'm trying to get the speakerphone working, Jeff. Hey, wait a minute. I'm trying playing the song until the speakerphone will get in there. How the hell is this thing? I mean, aren't the songs from the beginning? We can't. Speakerphone.
Hey, leave room for the Holy Ghost.
Welcome to Shakey's.
Elton John was here.
This would be a good companion film with Eraserhead.
I love it. Such rhythm, such spirit, such departure.
That's it, kids. Bring it in, Jeff, and go on your honeymoon.
Walter Cronkite approves.
Jackets? Condoms? Lingerie for me and you?
Let's go to your mother's.
The baby will lock up.
Okay, Jeff, we're all set on this end. Go right ahead.
The monks of St. Gregory work on their next big chart-busting hit.
I'll just order the hit.
Chief, this is Wilbur. Mission accomplished. I'll be right out. Bye.
Now I can do the decorating.
Oh, I'll see what Tad and Bryce are up to.
I'm losing his pattern, Captain.
The following scene contains graphic sexual content.
Wait a minute. What the hell was that about anyway?
Oh, way better than theirs. Get that for you.
Robot rump? Oh, right. Oh, I was hoping it to be about robot rumps.
Damn.
On Saturdays, Gumby used toy robots to do his chores so that he and his pal Pokey could relax. But on this day, something unexpected happened.
Gumby was nude.
Mother, may we both have a glass of milk?
You certainly may.
One of my classmates died in the kiln today, Mother.
The nice thing about Gumby is that you can use him as window caulk.
Yeah.
Are you getting your work done all right?
Look out the window, Mother.
Pokey left a big surprise in your begonias.
Well, I declare, that was a clever idea.
This way we don't have to hire illegal immigrants.
But remember to return the robots when you're through with them.
Sure, Mother.
Don't you worry your squishy little head about it.
Hey, don't! That's Wallace and Gromit's yard.
Hey, that's old growth clay.
Habitat against humanity.
16 ton, what do you get?
Clay figures go home.
Rump.
Such clever boys certainly deserve some crackers with their milk.
Crackers, wow, maybe they can have white rice later.
Close-ups reveal the weakness of the whole premise.
Yeah.
Gumby, look.
Damn, I need more pig's blood.
Mrs. Gumby is stacked.
Gumby? Yes, Mother. I want you to... Help!
Yeah, we'll have to take this down to the shop. Well, you use one of those older Philips analog chips in your robot, you're going to get this.
Oh, Gumbo!
So he just goes to work Starkers?
Fire department. Oh, right away, dear.
I'll use the company car. It's a fair to partly cottony day.
Gumbo's sentenced to wear permanent bell bottoms.
Are you all right, dear?
You came just in time.
What the? Yeah, you're kind of slacking off on the house shaking here, Ron.
I'm going to set you on Don Knotts strength.
Oh, in the name of all that is clay.
Better mow the shag carpeting. That squares my breasts.
Anybody hurt?
No, but go to the garage quickly.
Mom threatened to make me into a ball.
Look, Gumby, your father didn't stop that one.
Wonder why the Gumbies never had any other children. Good question.
Uh-oh.
My tail is lifting.
Gotta move this body back upstate.
Oh, Gumbo, look at my flower bed.
I'm going to glaze your backside, young man.
Oop, bad move. Robots do not fight clean. You know that, Mike.
Oh, yeah. See? That's what you get.
Oh, thank goodness for the internal genitalia.
Pay for my head bump surgery and I'll get you down.
Son, I'll need a can of Play-Doh to replace my butt.
There's only one way to stop that robot now.
On CNN.
Gumbo a matador? I think someone just sold him a bad rug.
Oh. Eat death, robot. Go! Liquid metal.
Hey, you can throw things through Dad. I'm going to get an anvil.
He's extremely high-crotched.
I bought this with the royalties from an earlier short.
Yeah, when did Gumby get a Class F license?
Oh, look at that robot. Oh, that's disgusting. Oh.
Davy and Goliath are moving in next door. There goes the neighborhood.
She's got a sweater wrapped onto her head. Oh, I pooped again.
My 7th day with no food or water. Please have mercy.
Ah, they hung his head. Oh.
Now I'm ready for years of powerful Adlerian therapy, Mike.
They hung his head. Oh, this is worse than 7.
Hey, his bump is on the other side.
Horrible. Oh. Me, I'd rather have a case of Bass Ale.
People read slowly back then.
No, I'm sorry, but Gilbert won't be able to play with you boys till later this afternoon.
I want to play, but I can't.
He's doing some work for me.
Look out, fell on me.
Springs. I hope I never see another spring as long as I live.
I anticipated your complaint.
So, you never want to see another spring, eh? Okay, mister, I'll fix it so you get that wish.
In hell.
Who are you?
The name's Coily. Coily the Spring Spider. Dynamite, they call me.
Coily? Ew.
I heard your wish, and, well, you're going to get it. No more springs for you from now on.
No springs? I don't care. There's still butter and meatloaf.
Hey, how'd I get so old?
My Tamagotchi seems okay.
He parted his hair with a bandsaw.
This Edgar Kennedy one-man show's going good.
No springs.
I love Coily.
So one clod says one thing and the whole world pays?
Yes.
Can't decide between short sleeves or long? Split the difference.
No springs.
Honey, get the swatter.
Well, it's not as bad as the time I said no muscle tone. Never recovered from that.
No springs.
Oh, and no redemption, by the way.
Well, show Coily. I'm going to digitize everything.
I gotta widen my windows. I've been putting that off.
Hey! The door!
I own your ass, fat boy. Get back here.
No springs.
Where does Coily fit into God's plan for us?
Wow, Billy Barty was driving the car last.
No springs, my friend. No springs.
We are friends, aren't we, Coily?
So, well, I still don't have to fix the couch, so eat me.
Yeah, try it 8 more times. Maybe it'll work.
No springs.
Stop him.
Oh,
Well.
gee, Coily, I didn't realize what I was wishing. I'm sorry for everything I said. Can't we call the whole thing off? Isn't there anything I can do? Please let me take back my wish.
Well, no. Okay. I'll do it just this once. But next time, be careful. Don't ever make that wish again.
So Coily waited all eternity for this moment, and he backs down almost instantly.
Merry Christmas, you wonderful old couch.
From then on, Coily visited him nightly until he was driven mad.
Why the music? Are tumblers coming into the room?
It looks like Eleanor Roosevelt.
Sufficient springs!
You see, fellows, the scientific principle of a spring is to absorb energy and then to release it. That's all there is to it.
Well, you just about nailed me in the crotch there, Steve.
Welcome to Divot Hills.
Too bad, Joe. Yeah.
But if you didn't hate springs so much, that wouldn't have happened.
Rip, tear, expose, horrify friends.
Nice pot.
Spring-loving bastard.
Nice shot. Yes, it was. But if it wasn't for the amount of spring in the club shaft, combined with the spring of the rubber inside the ball, that drive wouldn't have gone anywhere at all. You see, all spring action depends on elasticity, the ability of material to return to its original form after it's been forced out of shape.
By anti-spring extremists.
You know, like the action of a springboard. And when you stop to think about it, even the ground, the earth, is like a huge spring. It has the ability
come here a minute.
to absorb a blow and then transmit the shock from one point to another. And that's exactly what a spring is supposed to do. Transmit shock from one point to another.
Okay, but let's get on with the game.
Shouldn't this be over?
You don't realize the number of springs that work for us every day. Why, there's the little spring in your cigarette lighter, and the spring in your pencil clip.
Nice touch.
And the huge springs that cushion the railroad trains. Why, I could name thousands of everyday uses for springs.
Don't bother.
more gray asses.
I never realized until lately that springs have such a universal use. Why, there's springs in mouse traps, guns, exercisers, hinges, pogo sticks.
Guns, huh?
Why, it's practically impossible to name a single thing in which some sort of spring isn't essential, in one way or another.
Well, look, God has a spring.
Take that plane up there, for instance.
It's a zero.
It's got a set of shock absorbers on the wheels that depend on heavy springs controlled by a hydraulic arrangement. When the ship lands, the springs ease the shock so much you can't even tell when you're on the ground.
Helps if you're stupid.
And as far as an automobile is concerned, why, I wouldn't even attempt to tell you how many various kinds of springs are used, in addition to the springs and shock absorbers. Good.
Lots of loose soil to bury someone out here. Hey!
You know, the trouble with people like you guys is that just because most springs are usually hidden, you seldom think of the important part they play in the regular operation and enjoyment of our cars.
Springless creeps.
For instance, just take those springs I mentioned a while ago. The springs that are built under the car to provide good riding comfort. Spiral coil springs in the knee action in front balance the weight of the car with soft leaf springs in the rear, so that the body always rides along on an even keel. Can you imagine what it would be like riding along a rough road like this without those special springs? And then, too, the springs in the seat and back cushions take up any other little bumps that get through to the body of the car. Yes, sir, as far as riding comfort is concerned, the tires, the cushion springs, and the special springs under the car all combine to give us a ride that can't be topped.
The 1941 Dull Gray Mobile.
Hey, Joe, wake up.
It's Coyley's Army of Darkness. Look.
Wake up, fellows.
Well, that didn't take long.
What's this? You guys are breaking up with me?
You played a great game, boy, but you lost. What you need is a little more spring in the old...
Very funny. You and your springs. I hope I never see another...
Stop! Don't say it. Don't ever wish anything like that as long as you live.
You'll be the first to die.
Jam Handy reminds you to keep your preserves in a convenient place.